Yeah, I just need to get a little bit of the rust off. Make sure I don't, I don't forget how to play this game. I did not mean to start here, but we're going to do it because we're here. We might as well go ahead and do Uncle Route. This was not an intended Uncle Route. Already the rust is showing. I did not mean to Uncle Route here. But we're doing it. Watch there be, like, hammer here. Hammer or boots. Well, we're gonna have plenty of bombs. Doom, doom. Well, we would have had to come here anyway. Wouldn't mattered. I guess in this case, we started with 6 bombs. See? Uncle Route. Totally intentional. 6 bombs, I could have actually done escape. I didn't want to do escape, but I could have. Alright, let's see. Excuse me. That's not worth getting the magic either. Well, I'm glad we got the bombs, because we wouldn't have had any. That was a green rupee. A whole straw penny. A whole straw penny? Yeah, a nice bomb standard, except in this one, when you run out of bombs, you're just fucked. Honestly, if I had the boomerang, I probably would have done it. Like, if I had boomerang and bombs, and 6 bombs, you bet your ass I would have done this game. Yeah, you bet your ass I would have done it. Considering I haven't played in a month, and I'm probably rusty as fuck, maybe I should be picking up heart pieces. Maybe I should be picking those up. I'm hitting all my doors this morning, though. You notice that? I'm hitting all of my doors. I'm not clipping any of them. Now that I've mentioned it, I will proceed to clip every door for the rest of the race. And a bee! Oh, really sank hard. Oh. Little ether. Little hooky hook. And a bookie book. I started working on my bot again this morning. Gotta talk to the dude, don't just walk by him. I started doing a little bit more work on that, and I just wasn't feeling it this morning, so I looked to see if there were any async races going on. There aren't any. And I'm like, God damn it, I want to do something. I'm not quite ready to do Dragon Quest grinding. Not yet. I'll be doing that I'll probably do that this afternoon, because I need to get back to, I still have I probably still get another fucking 10 levels to grind. JRPGs, who knew? What are you doing with a sword? You fucking heathen. What a drunk-ass heathen. I'm so disappointed in that kid. So disappointed in that kid. He had such potential. So I'm like, you know what? I haven't played in a month. I do have League games coming up here in a couple of weeks. And I don't get any of the easy ones. Schwarz and Gloin get the 2 easy ones. So my first week in, I think, is Enemizer. I'm pretty sure my first week in is Enemizer. 7-1 blue. Yeah, I'm pretty confident that my first week in is the Enemizer week 3. It's Enemizer week 3, Mystery week 4. What's week 5? Week 6 is co-op, or is drivers, is the spoiler seed, and week 7 is co-op. What's week? Cross keys is week 5. Yeah, that's right. That's really. Yeah, Mystery is week 4. So yeah, it's week 3 is Enemizer. Week 4 is oh, that's nice. Week 3 is Enemizer, week 4 is Mystery. Week 4 is Mystery. Week 5 is Cross Keys, that's right. And then week 6 is Spoiler Seed, week 7 is Co-op. So I get to do all 5 of those. And then Gloin and I are doing... So Schwarz is doing weeks 3, 4, and 5 with me. So he gets to do Cross Keys, Mystery, and Enemizer. And then Gloin is doing 6 and 7, the co-op and the co-op. Oh fuck, this isn't. Well, it's not necessarily an Agaseed, but it looks like it. It feels like it. We're gonna go this way, so I can just turn that shovel in on the way. But yeah, the excuse me. So yeah. So I'm just doing a nice little open mode, and I'll never see open. Like, I'll never see open in this tournament ever. Bombs? Wait, there was a reason I went here. See, I am fucking rusty. Holy shit, I'm rusty. Sure, get the better one. Get rid of that piece of shit that I'm wearing right now. But yeah, I'll never see open. Like, open mode won't even be anywhere close to what I'm doing. It basically means I should probably just warm up on Mystery Seeds. Alright, so we can go... Wow, world is really open right now. Like, I'm not sure... I mean, I should probably just go do Death Mountain. Probably just go do Death Mountain here. And plus we have the Pog 3 coming up here soon, too. Which is just more mystery shit. And oh my god, the settings. The new Pog weights are interesting to say the least. So double the chance of insanity shuffle. The entrance modes are much more difficult. They're almost basically if you get an entrance seed, chances are you're doing this is probably a mistake. See if I can get up here without taking a hit. Like if you roll an entrance seed, it's cross. Almost guaranteed. Like he took out almost all of the other modes. It's basically crossed and nothing. It's crossed, insanity, and nothing else. Which is fine. I mean, it's not at the end of the world, but and then there's a new preset that he added for hold on a second here. 6 red, of course. Green is there, and Meyer. Oops, I mislabeled Meyer. Come here, I need you. I need you. And then what was I gonna say? What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So there's new presets now, so you have a chance of like starting with boots and stuff like that. Which is nice. I mean, yeah, would you like to start with boots? Sure. Who wouldn't like to start with boots? I'm actually going to grab this early on. I'm assuming it does. I can't imagine why you wouldn't. Basement. No, I'm not going to hairpot here, because I kind of forgot how to do it. I haven't done it in over a month. I forgot. I just don't even fucking remember how to do this shit. Oh, does it? Oh, okay. I mean, I guess it's possible. I guess it's possible. I honestly don't know. I did not know that, so... I guess that's possible. You know how much I play entrance, which is none. Probably should have done that there. Get away. Get away. Oh, helps if you hit it. I know that there's the NMG method that's in there that I've never once even tried to practice, where you do the spin, you charge, spin, come down, which actually looks cool as balls, but I have not ever once tried it, because that's how much I play NMG, which is none. I still technically owe Matsuri an NMG run. She did pay for it, and I haven't done it. I just realized we're 4 weeks away from the marathon. I'm starting to get some of the background stuff set up. Yep, it'll be 4 weeks from yesterday. Well, we'd be playing right now, actually. I gotta start getting a tentative schedule up. Like, I know how it's gonna be. I've already figured it out. Oh, shit. Like, I already know what our schedule's gonna be. Yeah! Kind of saw that coming. Please don't. Oh, shit. Yeah. I'm going to close things off. I need a week to get things kind of prepped, so that's why I'm doing it. Who knew? Early open dungeons don't pay off. That's the way it works. Yeah, you got plenty of time to submit more games. So I've already made the... I already know how we're choosing the games. That part has already been determined. And it's awesome. That's all I'm going to say. It's awesome. I did not mean to jump down there. God damn it. Oh. Cost me a few seconds there. I had two... My original option for... Oh! Wouldn't like that. But our original option, I had some technical issues with. So I couldn't use it, so I went to the backup plan, which I arguably think is better than the original plan. I knew there had to be something else up here. Rusty. I'm rusty. Precision shit is what gets you when you're rusty. It's the little things. The big things, not so much. The little things get you. It's the little precision shit like that. Should never be an issue, but for some reason always is. Hey, butthead. My cat's back. Cat's being a butt this morning. Get away from me. That's a sucky item to miss, but we're never getting that. And now we get to do the long walk. Like that one I didn't need to kill. I just wanted to do it. Because I want to. I just won't kill him. Alright, let's do back sank into what? Back a sank into what? Some bambos. Alright, we'll go ahead and do the back here because we know it's live. Back off, fucker. Alright. Give me my key! But yeah, so, like, I think I've got everything down. Effectively, the schedule is going to be Friday night. So I'm going to start Friday night, 6 o'clock Central. Hammer! So yeah, Friday night, 6 o'clock Central. We're gonna do one of two things. The one thing I need to determine is, and I usually try to do this, is I'm gonna attempt to, I'm going to attempt to do the What am I trying to say? If I have a league match that week, which I will, I'm going to see if I can do it at the start of the marathon. I did that, was it marathon 5 or 6? Maybe it was 6. I did that. Maybe it's, I think it was 5, where we started the marathon with a game, with a tournament match. I'm going to try to do the same if it's possible. And then from there, it's really just, I'm going to roll out the selector. We're going to do random games from, let's call it 8 o'clock to... I'm trying to think of what time the best would be. From like 8 p.m. until... I'm actually going to do front to back because I have the fire rod. I'm going to say like 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. or no, 8 p.m. on Friday until... Backfired now, but I'm still going to do front to back because we have the fire rod. Because I don't necessarily want to go do... what's his nuts? Till probably about 9 o'clock the Saturday morning. So we're going to have like 13 to 14 hours of random games. And then we'll be doing a couple hours of Jackbox. Because people have asked for it. And I don't want to disappoint the peoples. So we'll be doing... Hi, Kiva. We'll be doing a few hours of Jackbox until about noon on the Saturday. And then at noon on Saturday... Kiva, you gotta move, bubby. Kiva, can't see, 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 can't see. And then starting around noon, we're gonna do the 4-race medley again. We're gonna do that the same way we did last year, except this time I'm gonna try to get more people in it. Cats, don't sit. I think that had to have been a key. Yeah, actually, I shouldn't have opened that. We knew that was going to be the key. But yeah, we're going to see if we can't get more people in. So, there's a couple of Discord channels. I'm going to post that one publicly with about a... I don't know. I'm probably going to make a temporary Discord channel. For some reason, I thought I had Kane. I don't have Kane. I'm probably going to make a temporary Discord channel for not only that, but for the Jackbox shit. Because we'll need voice for Jackbox. And... yeah, I was totally not going to get that. Okay. That's fine. You know, we got both items out of there. Powder's nice. I do have to be slightly careful here. But, yeah, I'm going to try to get as many people in as we can. No, I mean, you guys, anybody, I'm going to open up to everybody. I'll open up to anybody. Well, Jackbox is going to be, voice is required. So, because there's a couple of them that require it. If anybody wants to join it, I'm gonna open it up, but I'll probably put it on. You know, you don't have to if you want to do the medley race, you do not have to join voice. But there will be a lot of people likely in there for giggles, and because it just makes it much more fun. I hate doing this play. I really hate this play, but we're doing it anyway. I think I poked him. Yeah. I'm gonna grab that because I'm sitting at 1.5 hearts. Yeah, I know. I hear ya. I hear ya. It's a hard choice. It's a hard choice. Oh, what a play! Oh, we've got booties! Love me some booties! I stand by. That was probably not a smart play. Well, it was a smart play. It probably wasn't a good play. Like, that's probably not the time that you're supposed to be getting boots, but... that you're supposed to be checking Lumberjack. Or not Lumberjack, but Graveyard Ledge. But in the end, it still worked, and that's all that matters. And now we get to get our way out of here. The cool thing is that Desert is probably not required, which means... Oh, I should have... Why did I go this way? I'll just leave it here. Which means those boots are probably optional. Don't know why I went this way to do this, but hey. Beggars and choosers. So, but yeah. So I think that's the unofficial plan. The only wrinkle is going to be, will we have a tournament match? I would love to get a tournament match to start, to do the marathon start at like 6 or 7. Like, I would love to get that in. Just because it's cool. You know, it's nice to have a, you know, have something of importance. A league match. It'd be nice to have that in the start. Helps if you grab onto the thing first. Yes, it would be. No, actually wouldn't be. It would be, because week 1 is this week. Yeah, no, it would be Mystery Week. It would be Mystery Week. Morning, Matsuri. Happy Saturday. Everybody loves a Saturday. I heard there's this cool game, this cool new rando here, that I've never once played, and so I'm trying it out. I'm seeing how it works. It's a smooth detour from Free Enterprise. Ow. But yeah, that's effectively going to be our schedule for the marathon, and I think it'll work out well. I'm really looking forward to it. The only thing I'm concerned about is there are maybe 5 games on that marathon list that I'm really not hoping to roll. Damn it. Damn it. Really? I might actually do that on the way back and get that, pop that into here on the way back and just get a... I have a fairy in a bottle, I just don't want to use it. But yeah, I think you're right, that would be Mystery Week. You want to talk about a way to start a marathon off? How about a nice fat mystery seed? And then yeah, that last week before the start, I need to get all the... Oh, shit. I didn't want to use my fairy in a bottle, but I might end up doing it. Little rusty. Little rusty. It's been a month. Gonna run right into that. Oh no, he didn't fire. Okay, good. So I was totally expecting to get fireballed there. There's a cat on the bar right now. Which one of my cats is getting drunk on the bar? Uh-oh, I'm off-centered. hear a cat on my bar. One of them's getting... How did that miss? Well, I'm gonna end up using that because he's off-centered. That fairy's coming down. That fairy's totally coming down. There were things I didn't do because I knew I had that fairy, but it is what it is. That was partially intentional, partially not. I didn't really care at that point. So. But yeah. I think we'll, and if we don't get a league match in, we'll just start playing random games right at 6 o'clock. We'll just start, and that'll give us 2 additional hours in random games, which is fine. I mean, that's kind of why we're doing it this time. It's like, that's totally cool with that. Oh shit, didn't go sideways. It's not set in stone, but I usually start them around the same time, which is right around 6 p.m. Central. The reason I like the 6 p.m. start time is because it gives me a... it's not for the start time, it's for the finish time, because it'll be finishing around 6 p.m. On Saturday. That gives me time to unwind, get some food in my stomach, and then get to bed by 9, so that by the next day I'm not completely... Because my cats won't let me sleep in past 7. So if I go to bed at 9, I can get 10 hours of sleep going into Saturday. Yeah, and that's really what it is just pass out. Get some food, you know, relax for an hour or two, shower up. You definitely, by the way, if you've never done a marathon, number one thing you do after a marathon is you take a shower. Because if you've never done one before, you sweat a lot because you're active and your body is trying its best to stay up, and you end up sweating a lot, and yeah, you kind of stink at the end of it. So, just as a recommendation, if anybody ever decides to do one, you'll figure that out. Oops. Come on. I realized something about your last class was watching the YouTube vid. I mean, I haven't even really done the fight. I just kind of walked in there and did it. So... Oh! By the way, I was thinking. I figured it out. Remember I was having that question about how to... I was thinking... It came to me that night. It was... Okay. Here's how my brain works. All right. Let me give you some insight to my dome and explain how this whole thing works. When I lay in bed at night, I can't fall asleep. Like, if I am, unless I'm super, super tired, like, I won't fall asleep by just laying down and trying to go to sleep. It doesn't work. My brain does not function that way. So I need to actively think. Like, my brain needs to be in motion. I need to be thinking about something. And then I'll eventually fall off to sleep. So that night, what was it, last Friday? Thursday, Wednesday, actually. It's been Wednesday, wow. It's been Wednesday since we did that last. We're gonna do it again today, probably this afternoon. But I kept questioning why I couldn't forge that the ultimate sword of whatever fullness. And I was thinking about that as like I couldn't remember why, and then I realized, oh shit, we reversed time. So I bet you I can reforge that little prick. I bet you I can reforge that prick. So when we get back into this later today, the first thing I'm gonna do is go to that place where we got the crafting materials. Oh wow, what am I doing? Where we got the craft. I gotta remember where they are. I remember 2 of them were. I don't remember where the 3rd is. The hammer you get from the Sultan dude, and then there was that cave, the flying cave that had the ore. I don't remember what the third one is. But anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna go back there and see if that event re-triggers, and if it does, then that's fantastic. That means that we can. That's how you reforge that thing. Then I just gotta find the rest of the materials, which I have no idea what they are. Come on. But yeah, that's that. I was thinking about that night, and I'm like, son of a bitch. Because it didn't make sense to me. We're doing the early play here. We should probably do left side. And then we can get the ultimate sword of whateverfulness. Blah. Rusty. Which also means there's probably a lot of shit that I could go back and redo again. And I just haven't. I think I forgot, don't recall of something from the Guardians Boo people. I mean, that's possible. I gotta go back there anyway. I could talk to them again and see what they say. I think that is not only possible, I think that is very likely. Alright, well that settles it. We're definitely doing it. I didn't mean to pick that up. Something you gotta do to make fun of them. Okay. Yeah, I'll, yeah. I'll go back and, talk to the dudes. Fuck. That thing never comes all the way up there. So I feel like to be comfortable with that fight, I think I'm gonna farm 10 more levels. I'm in the low 60s right now. If I can get to 70, I think I would feel super comfortable with it. And knowing it actually didn't take near as long to farm as I thought it would. I expected it to take a lot longer, so you know, I should have that piece done. And then if I need to walk around, there's a few upgrades, potential like armor weapon upgrades that I could still maybe get. And then there's a good chance we'll be back there today to do that. So even though it sucks that you have to do the, no, I would have come back in anyway. Oh, of course the compass was up front, but that'll do, pig. I'm telling you. If you're ever missing Titan's Mitts and it's early in a seed, fucking go to Swamp Mountains. It's always here. But yeah, hopefully we'll be done with that. We might actually finish it today. Which is good timing because I'm gonna my schedule's gonna start getting really busy again. I feel like my schedule's gonna start because we have league starting starts this week, but again we don't race till week 3, but we will race weeks 3 through 7. Fuck that up. Why I did it that way, but we have week 4 of Swiss next week, which we're in the 2-1 bracket. And oh my god! I heard about some of the people that lost that are also in the 2-1 bracket. It's like, how the fuck are they in the 2-1 bracket? Ugh, the 2-1 bracket's going to be just as hard as the 2-0 or the 3-0 bracket. It's basically the same. So, there's a chance that we still are going to be one... Nice rod. That's a beautiful find here. You know, there's a decent chance that we still have, that we might still have to play week 5 for a win and in, so, which would suck, but competition is super, super severe. Damn it. You know what, though, last night, I'm actually, if you watched the match, we had a really good chance to win that seed. I watched some of the replay, and I was ahead for a good chunk of the early game, up until maybe the mid-game. And then I fell behind when I did... where did I fall behind? It was after the... it was the demist play, which was a fantastic play, but unfortunately it didn't pay. I'm just gonna do this the old-fashioned way here. That demist play last night was fucking nutso. It sucks it didn't pay out. Like, if that was Magma Key at demist, oh my god, you know how good that would have been? We would have won that race, you know, walking away. But, no, I felt really good about that after watching the replays. Like, we weren't that far off. And Venerable's really fucking good. So, I feel happy about that. Alright, so what are we missing? Bo and Kane? We're going to go ahead and do this. I kind of avoided the Ice Rod Cave check early. Whenever I get the early flute, I usually do this. Because it's just easier to get back here later and skip it early, so you don't have to fucking walk it. Alright, so what do we have to do? Again, we need Bo, we need Kane. We got Zora. We have all the flipper checks. I'm actually going to do a Meyer check really fast. Because this is required as well. And we also might... Death Mountain is interesting because it's a 6 check. But... Oh, never mind. We need 3 items. So be it. Are we gonna sneak into desert here? I think we do. I think we sneak into desert. Damn it. Ah, I tried to stop. An item on Torch here would be super interesting. That would definitely make things interesting. Well, there's an item on Torch, but thank God. Please be the small key so that I could potentially just get out of here in one. I'm assuming that was a cat sneeze. I don't know what that was. It sounded really weird. I'm assuming I have a cat around here somewhere that did a kitty sneeze. You know, I should have done checkerboard first, because it's going to be an additional mirror transition this way, and I could have just left. This is probably a mistake. This is probably a mistake. But we are here. We might as well just finish it. Won't take long. There's a lot of overworld still remaining. Plus we have a bunch of new, like, flipper checks and stuff like that, too, so... I think the chances of this being a ped seed are pretty slim. Well, definitely not out of the question. Quake is there too. I guess it's still pretty slim at this stage. I think. So I think we'll go do the flipper checks after this. No! Survey says I wasted time. I likely wasted time. Okay. So we have front end of escape. There's 3 items there. We have Sahasrah's Hut. We haven't checked that yet. That's probably a mistake. Pod Eastern, Death Mountain, Zorachek, Smithy Route, Ice Palace, Death Mountain. There's a lot of shit we can do. And I just decided to do Landmine. Because that makes all the sense in the world. We'll definitely do Agina. Since we're at a potential save quit spot here, I'm thinking I'm going to... I think I'm going to save quit to Death Mountain and get the Death Mountain checks, and there are 7 up there, plus we get... I say it's information for T-Rock. It is important, but it's not as important, considering we already know we need Quake. It's still kind of important. It's just not as important. Get that out of there now, so we just don't have to deal with it later. Go and get T-Rock opened if we can. So, anyway, yeah, so I think the plans for this weekend... this is the only Zelda seed I'm going to do this weekend. I'm not even... I want to do one. Might do one next week, just to kind of keep things somewhat fresh, and then... well, actually, you know what? Next week is different. Not this coming up week. This coming up week, I might get one. Next week, though, I'm going to have to start getting a few more in, because I do play the week following. And it's fucking Enemizer. God damn it. Why do I get the shit modes? Like, why did I get the shit modes? We did it to mostly appease Gloin to get him to actually play. Because he wouldn't have played. He would never have played if we told him he had to do, like, you know, do stupid shit. Like Enemizer, Mystery, because and it's nothing against him. He doesn't understand the modes. He doesn't play them. So I wouldn't want him to do those anyway, because he wouldn't know what to do. He hasn't even really played V31 yet. He's played a couple. He played one on, what was it, Friday. He played the weekly, or the daily, the night daily. And there's our bow. Just need Kane and some Quake. But, and he told me, he's like, yeah, I sucked. So, he needs to get the fucking rust out this weekend. He plays on Monday. So, and he's playing Nimbin, I believe. So it's not like he's got a... Is it Nimbin he plays? I think it's Nimbin, I think. So it's not like it's a buy or anything. Wow, both bows were up here. And Temper. What? Wow. Well, that's an upgrade. Our firepower has increased. I have enough to get through this, right? Yeah, we do. I'm gonna hook this, but... And then we'll just burn our magic here, because we're not gonna need it where we're going. So, Ketabat, which weeks are you actually playing? You said obviously you're playing this week, because I know you play tomorrow. What other weeks are you playing? What modes did you get stuck with? Like, mine was easy. Is it shit? Then it's you. Overshot that. I don't know why I did that. And I'll have it looked at 1, 2 in the co-op. Okay, that's so you're doing the Gloin schedule then, because that's similar to what Gloin has to do. Gloin has to do the co-op stuff because Schwarz doesn't use a mic. So he would have no way of telling us what's what. So we kind of that was by default. Good, we didn't miss anything early. He doesn't. Apparently, I don't know. He doesn't. He just never uses a microphone for whatever reason. I don't know if there's an actual reason behind that, or he just is shy, or just doesn't want to use a mic. I don't know. No idea. But you can't do co-op or spoiler without a mic. You just can't. Because, I mean, in theory, you could do the spoiler of running, but if you have a question to your driver, you can't ask it. So that's kind of a there's kind of a drawback there. Yes, I believe so. My understanding is the only thing you cannot do is you cannot use any sort of parser, and the logs need to be opened in basically just in Notepad, and nothing beyond that. Like you can't open up a spoiler seed and then export the data into like Excel. You can't do that. Notepad++ is fine. There's no issue there. So hopefully we find Quake first so that we're in King Go. I don't know if that is acceptable, P-Flan. I do not know the answer to that. I use Notepad++ literally every day. Like, and I don't say that like I literally every day. For many hours a day. Fuck, I write code in Notepad++ often. If I'm not doing something in Visual Studio or something, or Android Studio or something like that, if I'm writing code, I'm doing it in Notepad. All of my tracker stuff, every speck of work that has ever been done on any tracker I've ever done has been done in Notepad++. I use Visual Studio I'm a .NET developer. That's what I do primarily. It's 60 or 70% of my fucking job. It's in .NET. I say 60. Although lately it's even been most of the time it's like 60. It can sometimes, like right now it's actually closer to 80 because I'm finishing up a huge project. Dude, some of our earlier projects. Okay, so it was a business decision 10 years ago. So I've been at my job now for, this is my 12th year. I started in 08. And between 08 and 2010, anything that we did in Visual Studio was in VB. And it was an intentional thing. Like, it was an actual business decision to do that because, well, for two reasons. One, at the time, C# was still, C++ and C# was still kind of, well, C++ wasn't, but C# was still kind of in its infancy. But the reason why is because we inherited a bunch of code from a project, and it was in VB, and we were writing custom libraries to handle tasks, and we wanted to keep the code. Well, they wanted to keep the code standardized. And then eventually we realized this is fucking stupid. Yeah. Well, it was a particular project. It was a huge project that we got, and we had to do a bunch of modifications on. And we weren't going to rewrite the thing. I mean, the rewriting the thing would have taken forever. And we had to write these custom modules for it. And we decided, hey, these could be handy in other projects. And we keep them proprietary. So we decided to write those in VB. So it was kind of company policy for about 2 years to write every ounce of code in VB from Visual Studio. So I still actually work in a couple of legacy projects. Thankfully, I very rarely need to ever do anything in there, but is actually in VB. It's very, very rare that I ever have to go in there for anything, which is fantastic, because honestly, every time I have to go in there, I have to fucking Google VB like VB code and syntax, because I don't remember it. I have no idea how to write VB syntax anymore. Oh, it's horrible. Of course it didn't have anything. Eastern won't either. It's absolutely horrible. But it was a necessary evil. Nice fun seed to start the day with. Haven't raced in a month, and here we are. Digging all over the place. There's not anything in here either, so I don't even know why I'm looking. Oh, legacy shit. Oh yeah, I deal with it all the time. It's actually fun. The cool thing about what I've been doing lately, I've been working on the same project primarily for the last 7 months now I'm at. I think we started it in June. It was July. And, oh, nothing's ever noted. Fuck no, why would ever... I say that, I don't note my code either. Very rarely do I put comments in. I'm not a comment person. If it's anything that's complex, I will note. I will. But it'll also go in documentation, though. Like, we do documentation, I just don't comment code very often. If it's something that's complex and it has if it's anything somebody's going to look at and say, what the fuck is this? I'll put a note in there. Like, that I'll do. But beyond that, no, I don't do it. So, but this project I've been working on for like the last 7 months. The last 7 months now. I woke up the Igor too. We had to rewrite everything from scratch. So we're recreating almost piece for piece a project that was written in Flex ActionScript. And I am so fucking happy to not have to write ActionScript anymore. Fuck, that language sucks. It's a Java derivative. But it compiles into AIR executables for Flash projects, basically. And ActionScript is a fucking bastard sometimes. So I'm really happy I don't have to fucking do that anymore. But, of course there's nothing here. Why would there be anything here? Because we could have go-moded both of these. Which means it'll be in ice. And we'll probably check everything else before going into ice. But I got to rewrite the entire thing start to finish, which is great, because I get to fix all the shit that was broken before, and then it's replacing some of that antiquated VB shit. So, yeah, it's I'm 850 hours into a 760-hour project. Figure that the fuck out. We had some changes in direction from start to finish. That's what happens when you start a project in June and then find shit in December. Your project tends to take a turn. We pulled we did a 180 in December and decided to go a different route with some pieces, and it took forever. But I'm almost done. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do after this. Like, I don't have another project lined up right now, which is kind of concerning. But I'll be done with this in probably April. You know what? Let's not do Ice Palace. 'Tis a city place. I mean, there's gonna be something in Ice. I'm pretty certain of it. That's not what I wanted to get first. So that opens up. Let's do the Zora checks from including Catfish. Let's not abandon Catfish, but we're gonna actually go do Pyramid Escape first. I do not want to leave a Sphere 1 location checked forever. We have that, and we also have the Smithy. I don't really feel like doing the Smithy, though. Like, I don't really want to do the Smithy. Luckily, we know that Pyramid Fairy's dead, so doing this now is not a disadvantage. But we'll do the long route here. We'll go all the way up to Catfish, and then we'll mirror out and do Zora. But I do need to do Escape. It is 3 items that are just sitting there, and it anything could literally be there, so we do need to get that out of the way. Fuck! That was an intentional bonk, by the way. I'm just telling you now, that was an intentional bonk. Because it's faster to bonk, I think, and bounce off. Actually, I'm full of shit. That was not an intentional bonk. I totally meant to stop. I totally meant to stop. The 105 escape. Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, I need to get back. That's why I'm playing this morning. I need to start knocking some of the rust off, because I am rusty as balls. Rusty as balls. I haven't played in a month. And it shows. I probably won't play much coming up in the next week, but the week after I gotta start getting back into the flow and things, because I get the hard matches. Yay! Schwarz and I get the tough shit. Gloin got the easy shit. I did not need that. Oh, yes, I did. I already used the key. Never mind. I definitely needed that key. So I came in the back door. My bad. That was the only way we get Gloin to play. Just fine. I'll allow. Again, I wouldn't want Gloin to be doing, like, mystery modes anyway, because he doesn't know how to do mystery modes. Woo! I am so glad we found that. I was worried we were going to miss it. Oh, no, I didn't. I thought I slipped. My button slipped there a little bit. I thought I missed it. Alright, well, there's still 5 items to get up here. Technically, they were flipper locked. Yeah, I think when it came, like, Gloin was feeling the itch. I could tell he was feeling the itch, and wanted to start playing again. That's why we asked him, and I was a little surprised he said yes, but in the end, well, in the end he said yes. So, but yeah, it's cool to see him back in there. Triforce Breaker, yeah, because that's exactly how it works. That's how it works. You break the Triforce, and then you can stop playing, but then you actually have to go back and play Zelda 1. That's the rule. Oh shit! No! No! We could have seen that years ago. Oh no! Oh, Crone! Well, technically that was flipper locked. Alright, well, we didn't go do ice. How about that? Oh my god, we would have been in go mode 10 minutes ago. We'd have been in go mode 15 minutes ago. There was just no way to... There was no good time to do Zora. Oh, wait. What am I doing? Jesus Christ. That's fine. Wow, Quake... Oh my god, they were both flipper locked, too. We could have had those ages ago. Ugh. At least we found boots early. Like, I still feel fine, just because we found boots super early, and they were not in an easy spot. And we'll be fine. We get to go mode, at least Meyer. Both Eastern and Pod go modes, though. If we were able to go mode both of those, would have been both super sweet, because the big keys were in the front of both. That would have saved a lot of time. Why did I... One of these days, I'll actually pull out the fucking fire rod, because that's what you're supposed to do. He said it and accidentally hit Quake. That would have been bad. Oh, well, we get to do a good, legitimate bonk game today. Oh, if anybody was around last night for the second free enterprise seed, I apologize. Or for the free enterprise seed last night, or no, it was 2 nights ago. It was the Friday one or the Thursday one. I totally boned you guys out of a treasure game that night. I was just getting tired, and I apologize. That's my fault. I don't think there were that many people around. It was getting late, so. Really? My hand hurts today. So, last night, getting ready for the, my free enterprise match against Invenerable. And about, 10 minutes before we're about to start, I do what I normally do, which is I go upstairs, I refill my glass of water. Because I don't want to have, I want to make sure I got plenty of water before we start racing. Because the worst feeling in the world is running out of water and having nobody around to go fill it up for you. So we have hardwood everywhere in this house. Here in the basement, it's laminate tile here in the basement. I totally missed that. Jesus. It's laminate tile here in the basement, but the stairs to go upstairs, the stairwells are carpet, which that's gonna change here really, really soon because, oh my god, do I have enough magic to drop a block here? Oh, I do. Just barely. Because Jasper's been destroying the carpet. It took him 6 months to totally tear up the carpet. I'm like, we're seeing carpet bits all over the place because he uses it as a fucking scratching post. Can't stop him. So we're gonna tear the carpet out here this spring and replace it with. Well, we gotta check and see what the wood is like underneath it still, to make sure the wood is in good condition. We have no idea what's under there. And then it's either, if it's good condition, we'll just, we'll reseal it and stain it, and then we'll put a little bit of non-stick on there. But anyway, the moral of the story is, so I go upstairs to refill my water glass, and I trip. And I tripped on the corner of the carpet on, like, midway up the stairs. Because, again, it's carpet, and I caught the corner. And I'm holding my water glass, which is half full, in my right hand. And I don't want to do all over the place. So I decide to do the lesser of two evils and put my body up for grabs. So I put the water up high and land on the steps. Like, land hard on the steps. Like, on my stomach, and more importantly, on my left hand. So my left hand breaks my fall. My left hand and my stomach break my fall. So it knocked the wind out of me. Because I landed pretty fucking hard. Because I was going up the stairs fast, because I knew I was limited on time, and so I was trying to speed things up. And I get back down here, and I start getting ready for my match, and I pick up my controller, and I'm like, son of a bitch, my left hand is sore. Like, it's stiff. And it was okay during the match. It was a little stiff for the first, like, 20 minutes, which is interesting. If you go back and watch the VOD for that one, which I wouldn't recommend, but if you did, you'll notice that for the first, like, 15 or 20 minutes, my D-pad fucking dead rocks. My D-pad movement was really off. Like, I was going left and right when I would just normally should be just going up and down. And it's because my hand was, like, starting to seize up. If you've ever been in a fight and you punch a dude, your hand will eventually start to seize up a little bit after the fact. It's just because of the concussion. So, you know, it was okay. You know, I probably lost like 10 seconds, just random shit because of that. I woke up this morning, and still till right now, my left hand is bruised and sore. Like, it kind of hurts right now to even play. Yeah, I'm not thinking. Now that I'm thinking about it, it hurt. It actually, you know, you feel it, but yeah. I told him after, it's like, yeah, I almost had to forfeit. I'm gonna miss this. It's like, yeah, I almost had to forfeit because I almost broke my fucking hand. That would have been really bad. But... So yeah, that was my fun night last night. So yeah, it's my hand is sore this morning. Now that I'm talking about it, it hurts even more. Yeah, we gotta replace that carpet. That's a spring project. We've got 2 big spring projects coming up for the house here this spring, and that's one of them. That can be done in a day, though. Unless the wood underneath is shit. Then we're gonna have to figure out what to do. We're gonna have to... Oops, I totally hit that too fast. Get away, get away, get away, get away. I'm still in green mail. I actually gotta be slightly careful here. Yeah, if that wood is shit underneath, I don't know what we're gonna do. I mean, we'll find out once we pull off the carpet at the top step. And then we're gonna have to put some non-stick on there. Some of that rough surface, that's you can get a little friction on it. Ow. That was my wrist. Fucking banging the shit out of myself today. But we'll figure that out when we tear that up. We got that. We got a shed to put in this spring, and then my wife wants to do a whole bunch of gardening shit outside, so... Homeownership this is the good part of homeownership, is when you get to do whatever the fuck you want. Like, this is the cool part. The rough part is paying for it. The shed we're going to put in back is going to run about 5 Gs, because we have to run an outlet to it as well. So I got to get an electrician out here to run an outlet to it, because we're going to use it as our workout facility. Because I need to fucking get back into shape. Holy shit, I've let my body go over the last year. Holy bones. It's ridiculous how fucking out of shape I've grown in the last year. So yeah, I need to do that still. But yeah, we're gonna put the shed out back. I need a place to put the lawnmower and all of our workout equipment right now. I have a bunch of workout equipment. It's sitting in the garage right now. But I can't actually use it because we don't have enough space in the garage right now to actually set it all up. So yeah, I'm gonna get a big shed put in the back. There's a nice spot for it. We have an enormous backyard. It's fucking insane how big our backyard is. And we're not using it. So we're going to put a nice big shed back there and... Okay, I'm going to do it this way because... I definitely don't want to die here. In fact, I'm probably... You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to do this because I'm very rusty today. And then I'll just fall off. I'm really rusty today, and it shows. And we have 2 blue goos, so we'll be just fine. Like, I'm not dying to Trinex here, because I haven't taken a safety. Lock? I don't know how you can lock up the game there. You're gonna have to explain that one to me. Like a soft lock or a hard lock? Is it being knocked off while getting hit with the laser and stuff like that? I know that you take damage that way. You can actually die that way. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know the game. You could freeze the game like that. I've seen people die. I guess if you die, you don't freeze the game. You just die. Guess what? You didn't freeze the game. Guess what? You're fucking dead. I don't know if we got 5 or 6 in there, or 4 or 5. I think I've died there once. I'm pretty sure I've died there once before. I'm pretty sure I have. Alright. Blaine route, best route. Blaine route, best route. That's the running joke right now with some of the dudes on Discord about how the Blaine route sucks. I stand by it. Blaine route, best route. It's left to Stalfo and then right. Right to was it Compass Room or whatever fucking room that is over there, and then back left. Blaine route, best route. Here's why. There are 2 reasons why. 1, the key. If you go left first, you're guaranteed to have a key to full clear right. You'll never not have a key for right side. Yeah, and you don't have to kill the Stalfos there. And you're guaranteed to be able to go right. So, let's see. Would there be a... okay, well, this time there would have been a key over here. Nice. Actually, that's a nice pickup. But if that key wouldn't have been there, and if you wanted to go left, now your route is fucked. Your route will never be fucked with Blaine route. Whoa. Get out of the doorway first, please. Ah, that Stalfo should not have been standing there. Oops. Gotta be a little mindful here. We know we're not gonna find half magic in here because we know where it is. So I do need to be slightly mindful of my magic. Plus, the other reason that I like going this route is because I don't have to pick up the key. So, like, you save a few seconds because you don't have to pick up that small key in that room. If you go full right, or if you go right first, you almost always have to pick up that key. I guess you don't technically have to. I mean, I guess there's no... You know what? That's interesting. I never really thought about that. Do you actually... You never need to get that key. Like, there's never a reason you have to get that key, I don't think. Do it so you don't have to... So you can save the heart, and then you get knocked off the edge. I guess, I mean, you don't ever have... 100% have to get that key, because of the... But you always do. Like, if you do right side first, you always pick up that key. But I don't think it's ever... No, it can't be required because of the tear door. It can't be required. But you always do it so you have that bonus key. But you have to do it because of the tear door. Because if you had opened the tear door, you just locked yourself. Unless there's a key in... Well, that would mean the... Yeah, the tile... I was just going to say the tile room. Yeah, you could do it that way. Right. So... I don't know. Oh, it's here. Where is it? Where is use? Where is use? Use is right here. Hippo route. Hippo logic. I will never not call that hippo logic. It's too damn funny. Ah, shit. The timing was way off. Yeah, we're just winging it. Well, hippo logic is because of what happened with hippos. It was... I'll never get tired of that, though. I only have 11 arrows. I should be a little careful here. Shit. This is why I'm actually upset. I like using Fire Rod in here for this reason. Okay, now you're being a dick. Well, the Terror story was great. I watched that happen. I watched that happen live. And everybody knew what happened. And we were cracking the fuck up. As soon as it happened, everybody knew what was gonna go down. It's like, did he just do that? He better hope there's a key in that door or in that chest. And lo and behold, it was in tile room. It was fantastic. I don't think he found the humor in it like we did, but I don't think he found the same humor in it that we did, but yeah. He deserves that name. That door is all his, 100%. He earned it. I'm actually gonna go out of my way to get that. Yeah. Yeah, we have enough magic here. Oops. Nah, I'm late. Damn it. Should still be fine, though. Haven't despawned GT yet. I stress with all sincerity the word yet. It will... What?! It will happen one of these days. The time will come where I will despawn GT. It will happen. Did I throw that too soon? I hope I have enough. Yeah, that it will happen one of these days. I guarantee it. It's going to happen. I will despawn GT. And I'll laugh. It'll be funny. Don't turn into me. You know, I'll laugh. Then I'll cry. Laugh first, though. I'll laugh first. I'll cry later. But the laughing will start. The first thing that will happen will be the laughing. Oh, God, the rare clip. That pissed me off. I was upset. Like, you know, you laugh about it. Ooh, this isn't on video. You laugh about it now, but, you know, I didn't... Technically, I still beat it. You know... Oh, no, I died. Did I die? I can't remember. I died. Yeah, it was against the lane. It was in the 2018 tourney. We laugh about it now, but... It sucks because I lost 2 games to Thulane in the groups. One, because of that. I would have won that race. I was ahead. And 2, because for whatever fucking reason, I didn't go to chess game. Because I did a really weird route into Village of Outcasts and skipped chess game, and then I marked it off on my tracker, which I'm dependent on because I'm an idiot and I have a bad memory. Why did I... Yeah, I just totally fucked this up. I lost track of my counts here. I'm pretty sure I got my 12. Oh shit, someone finished. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't surprise me. You could have go mode the... If you just did fake flipper early, you're way in go mode. You could have go moded so much shit. Oh shit. I hate it when he does that, when he's stationary. I'm in a really bad setup here. Oh shit. Yeah. Not being able to go mode 3 dungeons kind of a disadvantage there. You guys want to play a bonk game? We got those boots semi-early, around 30-ish minutes in, I'm going to say, 30, 35 minutes in, so we had them for the majority of the game. I'm telling you, I did. I think I fucking bruised, or I think it's right here. So I fell. Picture this, when I fell on the steps, this arm went up, because I had my glass, and I wanted to save it, so this hand went straight down, and then right on the abs, too. So, yeah, it's sore. It's right here. It's just what I need is more soreness in my hands. Who pinged me while I was doing this? Oh, it's just the restream shit, yeah. I gotta help these guys out sometime with my restreamers. I'm on the restream team for Free Enterprise, but I haven't done restream shit with them in forever. I probably should. I should probably help them out sometime. I got the bandwidth for it. Oh. So anyway, yeah, so today, Saturday, we are going to, what time is it? It's almost 11. I haven't eaten yet. I've been eating these delicious strawberry Newtons. These are delicious, by the way. And they're almost gone. I opened this yesterday. I opened this last night at like 5 o'clock, and it's gone now. These are the last 4, and they're going to go in my belly. These are so fucking delicious. But I'm going to... I'm going to get a little food in me. That's not this. And I have a ham that I'm going to start. So the ham I started that I bought a couple weeks ago, I froze half of it, and I defrosted it the other day. So I'm going to throw that in the crock pot so that I have ham munchies for later. And then I think... Yeah, I'm going to kick back for just a little bit, but I'm going to be back in the early afternoon, probably between 12 and 1, and we're going to get back to Dragon Quest. So it's going to be a Dragon Quest afternoon, because I'm not going to be around tonight. Like, I think there's a good chance I'm going to be off. I might sneak in at some point later this evening, but I think for the most part, I'm going to be gone in the evening. But, so I'm going to get my... I'm going to get my Dragon Quest fix on here this afternoon. And we'll be doing... Oh, God. We'll be doing a few more hours of grinding. And I have a couple theories I want to test out. So we'll do those too. I think I'm right. In the theories I have on this one. Pretty sure I'm right. makes sense. So we'll do that. And then maybe we can finish Dragon Quest today. It's a good time for it, because I got shit going on. And yeah. And that'll be it. And then tomorrow, I have no idea what we're doing tomorrow. I have absolutely no idea. We won't know our round 4 opponents until probably late tomorrow or early Monday. Like Monday morning, we'll know for sure. They've been doing the pairings as soon as they're ready. But the 2-1 bracket is busted. I mean, there's a ton of people in there. All right, let's pull this up here. You guys are interested to know. So, standings. All right, so the 3-0s are great. I mean, there's some really good 3-0s in there. You know, Rivers is in there, and Venerable in there. Obviously, Fleury's in there, Penguinator. All good players, okay? All good players. The 2s. Diaz in there. Diaz really good. Dusty's in there. Dusty's really good. Error's in there. Moonblaze Wolf is in there. These are people they could win this thing, and they're in the 2-1 bracket. So the 2-1 bracket is fucking just loaded. Scratch, I didn't see Scratch. Oh no, Scratch hasn't played yet, so he could still 3-0. Annydale's in there. Annydale's pretty good. Woo Bear's in. Jesus fucking Christ! Some of these people. Mecha Link is in there. They're good players. There's so many good players at 2-1. It's fucking loaded, man. So hopefully we dodge and we get one of the, I say easier opponents in this case, but none of these are really that easy, so we'll see. But we just need to win 3. We just need to win this one or the last one. Either or. That's all we really care about. And then I gotta practice on bracket seeds, bracket flags, which are a hell of a lot more difficult than the Swiss flags. That Distinct 7 is killer. Actually, it's not the Distinct 7 that's going to get me. The thing that's going to get me, and it's going to get me time and time and time again, is the quarter cell. That's going to kick my ass, because you need to do item management with quarter cell. And it's not easy. I suck at it. Who the fuck is up? Oh, god damn it. Cat's on my shit. The bedroom's right above us. I just heard a cat jump down off something high, which means it's probably it's probably Troy was up on the dresser. We have a thing on the wall. Just it's a decoration. He likes getting up there and batting it. So is she. She does it at night. 3 o'clock in the morning, you'll hear scratching. It's because Kiva's on the top of the fucking thing playing with it. Hi. That was you up there, wasn't it? I heard you. Hey, buddy. Last chance to get a bunk guess in. I don't think there's many people in there today, but hey. 18? 18? Kind of back with a point. And update. You've moved into 2nd place all alone. Shiver got an Exaxie on the treasure game the other day. He fucking nailed it. That was yesterday. So, that's rare to get an Exaxie on the treasure game. But stay out of my water. No. Stay out of my water. He pushes forward. He's fighting this. I wish you could see it. But, alright, boys and girls, I'm going to go ahead and kill it for right now. Again, we'll be back in the afternoon for some Dragon Quest. We'll see. We'll get as much of that done today as possible. Hopefully we can finish it. That being said, we're probably only halfway through the game, because it's the game that never ends. So, we'll see how that goes. So, alright, take it easy, guys. Have a good one, and we'll be back in maybe 2 hours? Maybe 3? Something like that. Somewhere in that range. So, alright, take it easy, and if I don't see you, enjoy your weekend. Alright, take it easy. Troy, move. Can't see my thing.